12 things dogs love the most. Dogs are incredibly easygoing. They don't ask for much, and today we're going to share 12 things with you about how they can find joy in the little things. Number 1. Traveling. They desire to be treated as equals and accompanied everywhere. Dogs love to travel, so they'll accompany their owners pretty much any place. Some dogs even manage to crawl inside their owners' suitcases since they know their humans are going on an adventure and want to bring them along. They believe they are a part of the family just like any other member, despite the fact that they are dogs, and we can't dispute with that. Number 2. Always being with you. Dogs enjoy being by their owners' sides. It is after all one of the most prevalent practices. Dogs also enjoy doing that, so there's that. In front of everyone, these dogs are claiming you. They want everyone to know whose dog they are, so they stick to you non-stop. They essentially do this to establish their territory by reducing the distance between themselves and you as much as possible and transferring smells. Number 3. Sleeping with their owners. Giving your dog the opportunity to spend the night in bed with you will make them feel very special and completely included. This is one of the things dogs enjoy the most in the entire world. Sleeping with their humans represents not just the greatest part of their day but of their entire life. We're not trying to advise that you let this become a habit or stop sleeping in your bed, but rather that you are letting people into your most private area as part of your universe. However, keep a close relationship with your dog, and it's preferable to leave your room door open each night. Instead of feeling abandoned, they will feel wonderful and cherished as a result. A good idea would be to at least let your dog sleep in the same room, if not on your bed. Number 4. Music. For sure, dogs love and music. Many people are astonished to learn that their favorite puppies have quite refined ears and particular musical interests since it stimulates them on an emotional and sensory level. When it comes to music, dogs are most at ease with classical music. Strong metal isn't their favorite because it might be upsetting. Nonetheless, singing or vocals are always a favorite. Therefore, you should probably go sing to your dog. Dogs are incredibly perceptive when it comes to other dogs' sounds, and they modify their own tone to make it unique and stand out from the others. Number 5. Being productive. Dogs possess a sense of direction. They seek both utility and utility feeling. Our dogs have an ingrained drive to work because they enjoy completing modest tasks and feeling helpful. If not, they have a tendency to become bored and restless. They are given very minor and easy jobs, such as getting the newspaper, playing guard dog with sheep, and pretty much anything else that makes them feel useful and gets them rewarded for being too idle and doing nothing. Can evoke sadness in your dog. Number 6. Watching TV. Many folks leave the television on when they go outside to keep the dog company. Dogs appreciate the light, colors, and sound while their owners are gone, despite the fact that they cannot see things as clearly as people do. For dogs, this cerebral stimulation is enough to make it one of their favorite pastimes. According to some experts, dogs enjoy watching television because it relieves stress and keeps them from getting bored. They also emphasize that television should not be used as a substitute for genuine love and affection. Number 7. Swimming. You've probably seen a dog swim at some point. They appear to be having fun, therefore it is a joyful sight to behold. Swimming is an activity that most dogs enjoy over all others, and they are surprisingly good at it compared to most people. For most dogs, swimming is a pleasant substitute for walking and a fun way to exercise, so they prefer doing it instead. Number 8. Eating alone. Many dog owners believe their pet enjoys eating while being observed or that eating is a social activity. Although some dogs enjoy to eat whatever their humans do for the dog, the act of eating is a personal moment in the eyes of a companion dog. Your dog will feel much more at ease eating in a solitary location where they know the dominant male won't grab their food because you are the group's leader. This holds true for both their sweets and meals. If your dog steals the food you offer them into another room, don't be shocked. You'll see that it's in line with their nature. Number 9. Making friends with other puppy. It's important for dogs to interact and play with other dogs because it's fun and because it gives them the chance to develop some of their primitive impulses. As much as they adore their people, there are some things they simply need other canines for, including as communication and hunting, which they primarily rely on in the wild. Number 10. To be outdoors. Dogs were made to be wild and free in the natural world. This likely explains why dogs seem to be even more animated and joyful when they are outside. Even though they have a comfortable home environment, nothing compares to the stimulating sights, sounds, and tastes of the outside world. Dogs were designed to be wild and free in nature, much like their predecessors were. Perhaps this explains why being outside tends to energize dogs of all breeds. Take your dog on a lengthy hike if you want to make them happy. It's that easy to make a dog happy, and they'll appreciate it. Number 11. To store their valuables, dig holes. Before they were domesticated and treated as pets, dogs in the wild typically had no idea where or when they would have their next meal, thus they would store any extra food for meals that might come in the future, as we can observe in many wild animals in current times. Even now, dogs still play with the things they enjoy. Check your backyard if you have a dog and have just misplaced something. Number 12. Uncovered the doggy toy's hidden secrets. Dogs are competitive creatures. Dogs require some sort of stimulation. As you probably already know, if your dog exhibits behavioral issues like chewing on inappropriate objects or tipping over the trash, life as a pet dog can become dull and monotonous. They require a task to keep them occupied. For a bored dog, food puzzles present an interesting challenge.